Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto content, and today we're going to be talking about Hedera Hashgraph. So obviously I haven't, been uploading a ton of content on HBAR, right? And you guys know me. I upload like about 5 videos a day. I'm consistently trying to, get as much content out as possible. And, I just haven't been uploading a lot of HBAR content just simply due to the fact that there hasn't been a lot of content to really kind of talk about regarding it. But I do want to change that because obviously I know a lot of people are still longing for HBAR content. So I'm going to try to do as much as I possibly can and keep you guys in the loop. So with that being said, I still do expect a pullback on Bitcoin. I don't know if you guys have watched my XRP videos, but I am still expecting a slight pullback on Bitcoin down to about 36,000 to 37,000, somewhere around that range. Nothing too crazy, wouldn't bring HBAR down too much even when we come down here. HBAR is still sitting at number 50, still sitting at about 21 cents, down only about 0.28%, still up about 7.66% overall in the 7-day period. So HBAR is still doing pretty good. Nothing too crazy to really kind of report on in terms of PA. It's holding 21 cents fairly strong. It's pretty much clinging to 20 cents at this point as the main support zone. But nothing too crazy in terms of price action. Nothing too crazy in terms of updates either, like I said. But I do just want to say before we jump into the actual content, if you guys do want to grab yourselves your very own HBAR themed poster, you guys can right now on my website, buy one get one 25% off. So you can pretty much mix this up with your other favorite asset, QNT, ALBT, it doesn't matter. You guys can pretty much get buy one get one 25% off currently right now. Now, I do also want to talk to you guys a little bit about the GC member. So a lot of, speculation has been happening with the GC, council member. Nobody really knows what's going to be next or so. For example, going back to Barbarian's, voting sequence that he had recently, basically he was talking about how many people basically voted on a specific, governing council member to be guessed, right? We do see 600 votes cast, 41% think Tesla. My opinion is one of the more established automakers is more likely, but I do think Elon Musk Electric Car Co. will be pushing HBAR TPS in the next few years. Now, I don't know. I mean, speculation is just a killer in this game. Like, I think at the end of the day, when we're actually looking at HBAR and pretty much who the next governing council member is, I think it's more so I'm leaning towards Jaguar, Land Rover, something like that. And the reason why is because they already have partnerships with HODL. But if we do come down here, Jaguar and Land Rover are owned by the Tata Group, whose subsidiary Tata.com is on Hedera's GC. Cherry on top, Government of India has 40% stake in Tata.com. This only means crazy possibilities in India for CBDC's HBAR. So, I don't know. I mean, a lot of speculation, like I said, has been going on in the markets. I'm personally not one for speculation. Like, I don't like to speculate anything in regards to GC members or anything like that, kind of building up hopium, if you will. I just don't think that that is a good way to kind of look at investments, especially even if we're talking about something like, HBAR, because it could realistically be anybody in terms of the GC member, especially regards to, how much use case or utility they are building right now on Hedera's overall mainnet. And again, a lot of people are still talking about PayPal being the next governing council member. A lot of people are talking about SpaceX, all this kind of stuff. I mean, honestly, it's just impossible to really kind of know the true, next GC member. But I do expect us to get something in terms of an announcement this week or even next week. So with that being said, I'm still very, excited to see what is coming next for Hedera. So we also see here from this is a core. Our CEO mentions that there's a real opportunity to help individuals understand that the data has significant value and that there is traceability about it, especially in healthcare. Read more about our product Rights Hash built on Hedera Network. Now, this is obviously talking about the overall rights hash. We've talked about this a little bit here and there. Now, this is talking about NFTs in terms of, authenticity, ownership, and tracked on a blockchain, even in the healthcare industry. So I think NFTs are growing and growing and growing, and a lot of people thought that they were just kind of jokes, that they're memes, that it's going to be nothing. I just think that this is proving the idea that NFTs are bigger than what they're pretty much made out to be. For example, like you see crypto punks and all this stuff selling for millions and millions of dollars. But now we are seeing a lot more stuff kind of move into the healthcare scene, and I think that this is great to kind of give that, I would say, legitimacy factor for NFTs, to kind of give them a real major use case instead of it just being digital art being sold. So I thought this was actually cool to include in this video, especially considering the fact that this is really helping patients have a greater control over their health information as well. So I thought this was cool. I think that this is a very interesting way of going about it as well, because it has hit the headlines with multi-million-dollar crypto sales or blockchain games like Axie Infinity, and I do think that healthcare is something that will most likely pop, and I think that that's going to grab a lot of attention as well for a lot of individuals. Now, I do also want to talk to you guys a little bit about something very interesting. Now, that is regarding this. Now, again, it kind of goes back to the GC members, but this says, so now Boeing, SpaceX, and NASA all working together to save the government money. I wonder if Hedera is connected in some way. Now, I got tagged in this, so obviously I needed to talk about it. But we do see here, SpaceX just saved NASA $500 million with one rocket. Now, I don't know if Boeing is... So we actually see here, one way the mission avoided political pitfalls was a linkage with Boeing's Space Launch System SLS rocket, a huge space vehicle designed to return humans to the moon or Mars. The rocket had just one problem. It was hastily assembled from the remains of a canceled NASA program. So the thing about Boeing and their overall system is the fact that we know that Boeing was in talks with Hedera to build pretty much an AI piloted, plane. So I don't know. I mean, this is crazy. The connections here are very big. So I would honestly say that SpaceX, and I'm not saying this to get views or anything like that, but I do think that SpaceX is a good, GC member to be next. That is just my opinion. Obviously, don't take it as financial advice and throw your money into HBAR now because, SpaceX is the next GC member or anything like that. But I'm just saying, we already have confirmation of Hedera working with NASA. We know Boeing is a GC member. And now SpaceX is pretty much, getting into this space with them as well. So, I don't know. A lot of big ties there. I thought it was interesting to include that in the video as well. So let me know what you guys think about that. I thought that was very interesting, like I said. So who knows? Now, I do want to talk to you guys a little bit about this as well. We hit 1.5 billion transactions, and in before anybody in the comments says, oh, that's, it's all bought it, transactions, whatever, they're not real. We've gone over this multiple times. They are real transactions, trust me. They are absolutely, logical as well if you think about it. Because if you look at AdStacks, they already done 1 billion transactions. So I think that this number is just going to continuously grow and make a lot of people mad, thinking that it's all fake and whatever. The cool thing about this is that we hit, 500 million transactions faster than we even hit, 500 million transactions in the past. So I'm very excited to see where we are at the end of the year in terms of transactions. I think that we will be well over 2 billion. Let me know what you guys think and comment down below your estimates on where you see us in terms of transactions by the end of the year. I'm very interested to see what you guys say. Now, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about this as well. Now, this is talking about LCX. If you guys don't know, LCX is in partnership with Hedera Hashgraph as well. Now, a lot of people were asking me, do you think I should buy LCX? Do you think I should get into it? And so forth. And honestly, guys, this one is it moved significant. So I would wait for a little bit of a pullback. Currently trading at about 4 cents, 4.8. It's almost 5 cents right now. I would wait for a pullback. You might be able to buy at a cheaper, price, maybe 2 cents, maybe even, a little bit higher, maybe 3 cents or so. But I would wait for a pullback. Yes, I do think that this is a good buy. That those tokens that you could pretty much launch on this network or on this platform is incredible. This exchange is going to be doing incredible things. Like I said, I think it's going to grow with Hedera itself. Now we do see that there's only 6,797 holders. So the holders are very minimal. We do see that growing. And like I said, there's only 950 million in total supply, 654 million in circulating supply. So I do think that this could have a significant run. Who knows though? I mean, I do think that there's a lot of potential behind LCX. Like I said, I do think that it is going to grow more and more with Hedera, considering their partnership with each other. So I'm very excited for the future of LCX and also HBAR. Like I said, I don't know who the next GC member is, but if I had to guess, it would most likely be SpaceX. So let me know who you guys think is the next GC member down in the comments below. If you guys did enjoy this video, definitely leave a like, subscribe, and turn notifications on if you guys do want more free content. You guys can follow me on Twitter. You guys can also join the free Discord down in the description below. I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out.